Dairy cows, really incredible animals because they can digest grass and alfalfa and hay and turn that into nutritious milk. The catch is that they produce a lot of methane, which is a tremendously powerful greenhouse gas. It's about 20 to 100 times as powerful as carbon dioxide.
Methane formation in dairy cattle is referred to as enteric emissions, and that's because they are ruminant species, so they have a foregut that is a very fermentative system, and as they are digesting their feed, specifically fiber, methane is created as a byproduct and it is emitted through their mouth and nostrils. And we have found that feeding specific additives have the ability to interact with that fermentative environment and reduce those emissions, and seaweed has been one of the most promising additives thus far.
So what we're trying to achieve here is to continue to have that incredible production process of turning grass into nutritious food and just reducing the amount of methane that they produce. Blue Ocean is a company that produces a red seaweed-based feed supplement called Brominata that can cut enteric emissions from cattle by 80% or more.
It's huge.
It's pretty incredible. Like every cow we feed is equivalent to taking a car off the road.
When approached by Blue Ocean Barns and Viv to collaborate on a demo at one of our dairies and being able to do it in a commercial setting is great. The ability to be able to see enteric methane reductions on farm come so far just in the last 4 years. The potential that this product has is huge, and it's very important to us as a brand and our ability on farm to be able to combat climate change.
The seaweed's just a very tiny, small amount of the diet. Think of it as the dash of the spices that you would add to the top of a dish. Maybe 1/10 of a pound per animal per day. And with this little amount of seaweed that we feed the cows, mixed all into their overall feed, we measure all the other outcomes. So how does this impact their health? How does this impact the amount of milk they produce? And all in all, looking at measuring methane emissions and how is that impacting it.
So we take 24 cows, 12 go into a no seaweed group and 12 go into a seaweed group. And then those cows that are meant to be getting seaweed get fed the seaweed every day for 60 days. And their burps are measured by a machine called a green feed, which is kind of like a breathalyzer for cows. We measure how much methane they're producing compared to the cows that aren't getting the seaweed.
Reducing greenhouse gases is something that all industries are going to have to face at some point. When the opportunity to work with Clover, along with the Blue Ocean Barns team on the Brominata trial, we jumped at the opportunity to work with what could be a possible solution for the dairy industry.
When I think about Clover's overall sustainability goals, we recognize that one person can't change the world. We recognize one company can't change the world, but each of us can do our small part. And so we look for opportunities where we can identify changes we can make on an operational level, at a business level, to make positive impacts and to be an example to other companies. Clover customers have come to expect that we deliver them a product that matches their beliefs and ideals. We believe that too.